Here's something that's going to shake up everything you thought you knew about this year's championship race. Two teams that most analysts wrote off just weeks ago are now climbing the rankings at breakneck speed, and it's completely reshaping the 2025 college football playoff landscape. The latest statistical projections for the college football playoff picture reveal a fascinating shift that has sports analysts buzzing with excitement. Miami and Texas Tech, two programs that entered the season with modest expectations, are experiencing dramatic upward momentum in the most probable bracket scenarios. But here's where it gets controversial. These rising trajectories are happening at the expense of traditional powerhouses that everyone assumed would dominate the playoff conversation. Using sophisticated computational models and extensive simulation data, current projections show both Miami and Texas Tech have significantly improved their championship pathway probabilities. The Hurricanes, who many predicted would struggle in a competitive conference landscape, are demonstrating the kind of consistent performance that playoff selection committees absolutely love. Meanwhile, Texas Tech's Red Raiders are proving that their early season victories weren't just lucky breaks. They're building legitimate momentum that could carry them all the way to college football's biggest stage. And this is the part most people miss. These aren't just feel-good stories about underdogs having a decent season. The advanced metrics underlying these projections account for strength of schedule, opponent quality, and historical performance patterns that suggest both programs have sustainable paths to playoff contention. The statistical models incorporate thousands of simulated scenarios, examining everything from injury impacts to weather conditions, creating a comprehensive picture that goes far beyond simple win-loss records. What makes this development particularly intriguing is how it challenges conventional wisdom about which conferences and programs deserve playoff spots. Miami's resurgence coincides with their improved offensive efficiency ratings and defensive consistency metrics, while Texas Tech's rise correlates with their ability to perform in high-pressure situations against quality opponents. But here's the question that's going to divide college football fans. Do these statistical projections actually reflect reality, or are we putting too much faith in computer models that can't account for the human elements of competition? Some traditionalists argue that playoff spots should go to programs with established championship pedigree, while others believe these emerging contenders represent exactly the kind of fresh blood that college football needs. The methodology behind these projections relies on the same advanced analytical frameworks used by professional sports organizations to evaluate player performance and predict game outcomes across multiple leagues. These aren't just educated guesses. They're data-driven insights based on measurable performance indicators that have proven reliable in previous seasons. What do you think? Are Miami and Texas Tech legitimate playoff contenders who deserve their rising projections? Or are we witnessing statistical anomalies that will eventually correct themselves? Should the playoff selection committee prioritize current performance metrics over historical program success? Or does tradition still matter in determining college football's ultimate championship field? The debate is heating up, and your perspective could swing the entire conversation.